Stuart, heading into the international break, how would yourself and Stephen reflect in the opening period of the season?
Listen, it's been a little bit of a mixture for us. I think we obviously got off to a great start in the League Cup, and then the start of the league campaign, we're under no illusions that the last couple of results have been disappointing for us and certainly conceding a number of goals. But one thing's for sure, we'll work on that. We'll make sure that we're in a position where we're looking to improve. We know that there's definitely improvements that can be made there, but we also don't want to blow this out of proportion either. We don't want to get too carried away. It's very easy to take the pat in the back where everything's going your way and everything's going well, but lightly to that as well, it's very easy to get carried away when you've lost a couple of games and you feel as if you could have done better. So like everything else, we'll stay level headed, and I'm pretty sure you've heard us saying that throughout the periods when we've been doing well as well. We don't get carried away with ourselves, and it's the same off the back of the Livingston and the Aberdeen game. We feel that this period comes at a decent time for us, gives us an opportunity to tidy one or two things up. The players will get a couple of days to themselves, having worked hard this week. And we look to get a good week's preparation in next week. Looking forward to St Mirren at home.
If we were to break up the first 4 League Cup matches and looking into the 2 league matches, yourself and Stephen must have been happy with the manner that we did attack those games.
Yeah, but we were happy with every aspect of the games, to be honest with you. We felt as if we defended well, we felt as if we had good control in midfield, and we felt that we were a real good threat in the forward areas. Now, you don't just flick a switch and become a bad team or have bad players, far from it. It's just it is a good period for reflection for us, to try and strip a few things back, to see if we can rectify some mistakes, and ultimately look positive, look forward to what's coming. As I say, it is very easy to jump in the bandwagon and criticise absolutely everything. We're not in a position as a management team to start pointing the finger and blaming everybody else. We first look at ourselves and look to see what we can do better, which we have done and we will continue to do. But we also put that trust into our players. We think I keep reiterating this fact, we've got a good group of players with good talent, good ability, good mentality, and we fully trust them, and we know that they've got what it takes to succeed and achieve the goals that we've set this season, and that's what we'll strive to do.
I know yourself and Stephen aren't ones for making excuses. However, we haven't been fortunate with the injuries that we've picked up along the way. Would you say they've contributed in any way to the last 2 games? Yeah,
first and foremost, we would like to have everybody to pick from. Of course, we feel that makes us a stronger group. We feel that gives myself and Stephen more options to pick from. And when you track it back to the first game against Hamilton here at home, we had a nightmare, if you like, a tough decision to make in who starts the game, what's the 11 that takes to the field to begin with. That swiftly dwindles over the next week or so. Then we start to find ourselves with a number of injuries, some of them longer term than others, but it obviously starts to limit what you've got available to pick from. But that's the job as a manager, and that's the job that we've pretty much had since we took charge, if I'm being brutally honest. We've struggled in terms of injuries. We've had a lot of longer term injuries and some really good players that haven't been available to select. So all we can do again is try and make that better. I think this little bit of time gives us a chance to bring 1 or 2 back into full fitness, hopefully, and give us more options to pick from. But as I say, that's not to detract from the guys that have been fit. The guys that have been fit have, in all honesty, been good enough to go and play against Livingston and been good enough to go and play against Aberdeen. It's come down to a few errors on our behalf and maybe not implementing what we would like to do exactly as we'd maybe set out. So again, that comes down to myself and Stephen, and we'll strip that back and we'll continue to put our trust in the players, no doubt about it.
Boxing that part of the season off and looking ahead now to 3 massive games in September, is it a case of everybody comes back on Monday now with a clean slate looking ahead to this month? Yeah, I think it's important that we come back with a clear head. As I say, don't fester on what's been before, and that's good or bad. You can't get carried away with yourself if you've done well. So again, that message is pretty simple from our point of view. We can sort of rest on our laurels and think everything that's been good and expect it to come in the next 3 fixtures like you spoke about, or we can go back and work hard again and start to build a strategy of how we approach these next 3 games. I don't think you're never going to go through an easy period in the Premier League. It's always going to be difficult, and anybody that thinks that was going to be the case is severely misled. That's as simple as that. So we have to make sure we're on our mettle for any challenge that's put our way.
the challenge we've got just now is we're off the back of 2 disappointing results, but again that's something that we're going to have to take on the chin. That's something we'll have to accept, and look forward to what comes next, look forward to the challenges that come next, and again rest assured we'll try and rectify, and the players will try and rectify errors in games. Nobody's out there trying to lose a game of football, nobody's out there trying to make a mistake. Sometimes that's what happens, and we have to find a formula to make things better, and that's what we're striving to do.
Just finally, Stuart, it felt after the first couple of games that expectation levels did rise pretty high out with the football club. Is it important to reiterate to the outside world that the main aim for the club this season is to stay in the league?
Again, we felt if we cast our mind back to last season, it was everybody just expected us to win a league and think that you turn up and you just do that, and sometimes you don't get the credit for it, for what you're due. And it's the same into this season. We can't control people's expectations. We know what our expectations are, we know what our standards are, we know how hard we work, we know how much we put into everything that we do here, and again I think we're in a privileged position because you've got a couple of managers and you've got a group of staff that want nothing but the best for this football club, and equal to that you've got a group of players that actually want to be here and really want to do something for this football club. So I think everybody can rest assured that we will try our very best in every single game we play in, and every week in the meantime in preparing for games to set our stall out the way that we want to do so, and like I say, what's important is that we as Ross County all stick together. It's so important that us as a group of staff and the players and the supporters all stay together and make sure that we're one, because that's inevitably been what the success has been built on at this football club for a number of years, or certainly my time has been here. That's when things have been good. So it is what it is over the last couple of games, and we look forward to the next stretch that comes, and hopefully we can get as many points on the board as we possibly can.
Stuart, thanks for your time, and we look forward to this month coming.
Thanks.